Hey guys, welcome to a brand new Forza Horizon 5 video. I know I was supposed to make this video last week, but I was quite busy. A bunch of stuff came up, but I'm making it this week, so that is that. And is currently, I believe it is Series 27, if I'm not mistaken, which is Dia del Muertos, which means Day of the Dead in Spanish. And it's obviously kind of the big Halloween event. It is a very major holiday down in Mexico. And as you can see, the Mulegé is currently decorated to correspond with said holiday with all these really cool Day of the Dead decorations. It's really cool, especially at night. The whole area is lit up. There's a drone show, everything. But there are also quite a few cars added in this update, and we're gonna go check out one of them. And I've been waiting a long time to check this car out. And a great pleasure to finally say, after 2 years of begging the developers, this is the Nissan Tsuru. It is finally in the game. Half of you are probably crying with happiness, and the other half of you are probably so unbelievably confused about what you are currently looking at and why it's so special. I'll explain that during our first race, alright? And let's get talking about this, our Nissan Tsuru. So, for those of you who don't know, the Nissan Tsuru is a Mexican market version of the B13 Nissan Sentra, as it was called here in America. It was produced, the Sentra here in America, or at least the B13 was produced up until probably mid 2000s or so, and then it got phased out. However, in Mexico, it got sold to Tsuru, and they loved it so much, and it was so cheap to make, so cheap to buy, easy to maintain, indestructible. They just kept on making it for, I'm trying to think, 15 more years after it was discontinued. It finally got killed off, I think in it got killed off in 2019 or so, or 2020, but yeah, they probably would have kept on making it, but the unfortunate reason why it killed off is it had a safety crash test rating of 0. Yes, 0. It was not the safest car in the world, and it completely got obliterated every single time it participated in a front impact crash test. But anyways, our Nissan Tsuru, and you guys still might be wondering, why is this such a big deal? This car is very popular in Mexico. It's very popular to build street cars out of, and so street racing cars and drag builds and such out of this car. It uses taxis, municipal service vehicles, everything. Also, it's a good family car and very popular with Mexican car culture. So that's why this car has been so requested, because it's just would just fit the location so well. And it was started a meme by the YouTuber Shinyad. I was actually part of a live stream. I was there. An idea for this car being in Horizon 5 was born. We were watching the Horizon 5 reveal trailer, and we were just joking about the entire time in chat about having this car in the game. And finally, after 2 years, it's been added. This car was the most requested car in the Horizon Suggestions hub. It had more than double the amount of points as the Mercedes SLR McLaren. And it was, it had over 4,000 votes. And people in forums everywhere was asking for this car to come in. Just everybody wanted to see this thing in the game. And it is finally here, and the community could not be happier. This is, even if you're not the biggest fan of this car, this is proof that the Forza devs are listening to because a lot of mean to come up with excuses, but if I wasn't streaming, I probably would have gotten the P1 or at least up there, not dead last, but yeah. So let's see what our engine swaps are, because we have quite a few. We have 13 engines we can have in this car, including the stock one. Our stock engine, we have a Honda K20, a Nissan SR20, an LS. I think that's an RB26. Our turbo rally engine. I'm not sure what that's. I'm honestly not sure what that engine's from. That might actually be like that might be the GT350. That might be the Voodoo. I'm not sure. Or actually, I'm not sure. We have a GTR engine, because why not? Our Racing 2JZ. This is the engine out of the Nissan. I'm forgetting the name. The race car. A Lexus LFA engine. Our Racing V12 engine. A Trophy Truck V8. And a 4-road ripped out of the Mazda 787B. Alright, so we have a lot of choices, but thinking, why don't we start off with one other fun fact. So we have like all the kind of Forza Aero, ugly Forza Aero. It's kind of a meme on this car. I was kind of hoping we could get some like Duraflex like body kits or something, or like some cheap kind of looking after market body kits just to fully meme on this car. But the Forza developers left one thing in for us. They gave us a taxi, because obviously the car was most famous for being used as a taxi. They gave us a taxi sign on the roof. We'll start with like a front-wheel drive B-Class build. We'll keep the stock engine, we'll front-wheel drive, but I actually already kind of gone ahead and made up, also replicate what I already did. Let's throw, for the memes, throw a taxi sign on there. Tires, street tires. They're kind of our realistic build Tsuru. Okay, quite a bit of wheel. Actually, not that much wheel spin off the line. And for 200 horsepower, we're flying past a bunch of people. Decent 5th place. I honestly think that this car's weight is actually its downfall in lower classes, because even though it causes it to be like really nimble and stuff, you're not able to get. It's the grip that's the problem. You're not able to get that much grip. Like, we actually had a decent amount of power. We weren't able to catch people up front, but yeah, we were kind of sliding around some of the corners, and it's not. Maybe partially the fact that we were front-wheel drive, but also I think just the fact that we were rolling on street tires when we like sport tires would have been better. But rally build with it next, and I may have already gone in and made a build for this one just because I wanted to see what it would be like. So just go into here, and then let us see how we do. A little bit slow off the line than I would like, but SR20 not that much torque, but off-road this thing should be we weigh nothing, especially for a 4-door sedan, so we should be exceptionally good off-road. Sorry about that. Let's see how it does against a bunch of these other Beamers. And okay, I was expecting us to just be destroying everyone right now. I think our greatest downfall is once again the fact that we're so lightweight. Because we're so lightweight, Yeah, because we're so lightweight, we're not able to get as much horsepower, as much grip as some of these other. Well, we have grip for days, it feels like, but for some reason, it almost feels we have the horsepower. We still have the torque. All right, and across the line, past the Volvo. We are in P1. Yeah, struggling a little bit up at the beginning of that race, but then at the end, we were able to get them. Build with the Tsuru. We are nearly X class, or nearly top of S2 class, but this is not going to go well because we would be X class if we had thicker tire options, but it is what it is. Okay, I think we're more fit to do this than a Raptor, but as long as you don't break traction, this thing can corner quite easily until you do that, until you break traction. Can we get podium? And let's not get killed by Cigaris. And fourth place, somehow. Fourth place in a 90s Nissan 4-door sedan. Let's go to our festival once more and let's build a drag tune with this car. Alright, so we're gonna keep most of our components will. Well, actually, why don't we make like a sleeper drag build because it wouldn't be possible with this car. So remove all of this. Quarter-mile drag strip. Well, Nicky Poo's quarter-mile drag strip. We still want one in the game. Let us see what we are like in the. Oh, okay. I forgot we have a little bit of poke, but. Seven and a half seconds. That is fast. That is like stupid fast. That is honestly, I'm satisfied with that. I would normally try a couple more times with it just to get our time down as low as possible, but that's as fast as we're gonna do it. Done nearly everything with this car except there's one last thing we need to do. And that is a good old-fashioned drift build. So for that, why don't we throw in our Nissan R35 engine and rear-wheel drive. Yes, I know we could get more points if we went all-wheel drive drag slicks with the 2JZ, but I kind of want to make like a more legit drift build. We're gonna generate a lot of smoke with this thing. Nearly a year ago, we got a PR in this zone from our Nissan Z, and I want to see if we can beat it today with this. Another one of the most high requested Nissans. The Z was like the second most requested Nissan, and this is the number one. It was the number one. Both of them were MPK, so. Yeah, a lot of tire smoke. I will say it's kind of hard to transition this car just because so much wheel spin and not enough grip. Like I said, wider tires would actually have helped us here, just because it is quite hard to control the drifts. Transitions are, for such a lightweight car, transitions are quite sluggish, just because we have very little grip. we are definitely on track with potential PR. Yes. As long as we just keep those points rolling in, keep the car on the road. Is that? Wait. We were okay. The Nissan Tsuru. My God, what a car! Just it does struggle a little bit racing just because it's so lightweight and are not thick enough. It does struggle with traction, but okay, that does help a lot while drifting. Yeah, just what a car! So happy it's finally in the game. Forza devs are listening to us just wholeheartedly on what we want in the game. And hopefully we can get like the GR Yaris and the SLR McLaren soon, but yeah, so happy to finally see this weird little Nissan four-door economy sedan in the game. But thank you guys for watching. Next week we will be checking out our Ford Bronco Raptor R. That should have some cool customization. It'll be finally we haven't driven off-road in quite a while, so that'll be interesting. But if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.